It's a beautiful Saturday night here in Bozeman, Montana, as we get ready to see the Bobcats host the Portland State Vikings here. MSU coming into this game with a 6-3 record, not quite as good as maybe we thought they would be at the beginning of the season, but still definitely one of the best teams in the conference. Willie Williams is quarterbacking Portland State. The true freshman has 12 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Portland State has not done a whole lot of winning this season, though, and I mean, their quarterback, he like you saw there, he has solid numbers, but he's still only a 68 overall. And when you're at that level as a freshman, especially, you're kind of like limited in what you can do, although he definitely has some time to develop with this team. We'll see if they do stick with him in the future. The rest of the team, on paper, they look kind of solid, but they're 1-6 coming into this game, ranked 117 out of 119 teams in the nation, and it has just not been the Vikings' year. Down the midfield for the coin toss, Montana State wins it, and we choose to receive, so we're starting off with the football. Last week, we started to make a little bit more of a commitment to the ground game, and that's how we're going to be starting off on the first 2 plays from scrimmage here. Ryan Carter on his second run of the game, going to take this one down the left sideline. He gets all the way out across the 40-yard line, picking up just over 20 yards. Give it to Carter again, taking it right up the gut, making defenders look silly, and just like that, we're in Portland State territory. Now the true freshman, McPherson, looking to throw now on the move downfield, and he is lucky he wasn't picked off on that play. That leads to 3rd and 10. On the high snap there, over the middle, he's got Will Black, and that's going to pick up a first down and move the chains. Off of the play fake, now McPherson rolling to his right, floating this one to the end zone, looking for his tight end, and he's got it. Touchdown, Hanson right in the back of the end zone there, over the impact DB. Nonetheless, what a dime by the quarterback, and just like that, we're going to be up early, and the defense coming out strong. Nugent getting a sack on our first defensive play of the game. Williams looking to throw again. The freshman floating this one over the middle and into the hands of Williams. The safety on the return. He gets a pretty good one. And we're going to be starting off this next drive on the 17-yard line. Looking to capitalize off of the turnover. Handoff goes to Ryan Carter, getting away from a couple of defenders as he makes some moves to the left side there, picking up a gain of 9. Now a toss play to the right for Nathan Cronin, and he's in for 6, getting just over that right pylon there for the touchdown. Montana State jumping out to a quick 14-0 lead. Portland State on the ensuing drive has some really bad field position after a penalty on the kickoff return, and that first pass there should have been picked off. Now over the middle, another dangerous throw by Willie Williams. That's going to be 4th and 10 on the 7-yard line. They're going to have to punt, and it wasn't a very good one. McPherson going for it all on this play, but he's not going to be able to connect there as he overthrows his receiver. Cronin taking this one right up the gut, and he's going to get brought down a couple yards shy of the sticks. 67 rushing yards right now from Montana State. Portland State has negative rushing yards right now, and we're going to tack on even more to that. 6 carries for 55 yards for Ryan Carter. We're still in the first quarter. Now this pass over the middle is going to be off of the hands of Will Black. That should have been an easy touchdown for the wide receiver. Instead, he has hands of stone, and the ball just bounces right into the defender's hands, and that's just an awful play there by Will Black. Last play of the first quarter, Weaver's going to take this one right up the middle, the impact running back, picking up some solid room there, getting a little bit of breathing room. They're going to give it to him on the right side here, and he's going to slowly spin over the first down marker. Picking up their first down of the game. Now looking for a second on this play. Williams is going to stop and float this one into the hands of Anthony Parquette, the other safety, coming away with a big play right there. He had a couple guys open and just threw it straight to the safety. I have no idea what Williams was doing on that play. So now we're looking to take full advantage of yet another interception, and we do so almost immediately. Marcus Lumpkin showing Will Black how to catch a football. He goes up, he grabs it, 34-yard touchdown. We get that touchdown there that we should have got a couple plays before. This pass in the flat's going to be caught by Jack Weaver, and the running back's going to pick up their second first down of the game as they are down by 21 now as we are in the second quarter, and they really got to get something going on offense because things just haven't looked good for the Vikings today. Williams off of the sack, throwing this one off his back foot, and it's going to be broken up. Williams just 1 for 7 passing today, and now they face a 3rd down and long, 1 of 8 passing, and as he just tried to dump that one off in the flat, it gets broken up, and we're going to take over with some great field position. We go backwards on the first play, though, as Brett McPherson's going to be sacked, losing 5 yards. Now setting up the screen for Ryan Carter, following his blocking, more or less at least, and he picks up a short gain. 3rd down and 12, McPherson looking to throw, letting this one fly to the left side, and it's going to be out of reach for Marcus Lumpkin. Some solid coverage there as well from this Portland State defense. We're going to have to punt for the first time today. Gilbert injured on the first play of this drive now for the Vikings, and the Whiteouts going to have to step out for at least a few plays. Here's a toss play to the right for Weaver. He's going to throw it back to his quarterback. Some trickery here by the Vikings. It doesn't end up working out, though, as they lose 2 yards. Up the gut goes Weaver, now trying to bounce off of defenders. He initially does so, but then gets wrestled down after only picking up a couple of yards. Looking for the conversion on 3rd down. Williams has time in the pocket, throws that one to the right side, and that's a pass that could have gone the other way for 6. Instead, Nick Fulgo just gets the pass breakup on 3rd down and forces the punt. Nathan Cronin going right up the gut. He picks up some solid yardage there. Tack on the 15-yard face mask, and we're going to be cooking in some good territory now, 4 yards shy of the red zone. Under a minute left to go in the first half as well. McPherson looking for 6, and another pass that just got away from him. 2nd down and 10. McPherson looking to throw again over the middle. Will Black finds his hands and picks up the first down. The clock continues to run, trying to get this one into the end zone. McPherson rolling to his left. He's got an open running lane, diving for the end zone. Touchdown, Montana State. McPherson is by no means a dual threat quarterback, but right there, using his legs and taking that in for 6. Only a couple seconds left to go in this first half of play. Weaver running over a defender, getting a little bit of breathing room here. And with that little run right there, they're going to call a timeout and maybe try to do something in these last 6 seconds. Over the middle, it's going to be tipped and intercepted. Anthony Parquette for the 2nd time today. There are zeros on the clock, so he's going to have to take this the distance, and he might be able to. Going to the right side, making the wide receiver kind of miss, but eventually he's going to get taken out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Could have been a pick 6, but you know what? We're still up 28-0 at halftime. And we have a quarterback change here for Portland State as we enter the second half of play, as they do quickly pick up their 6th first down of the game. But now they got Dusty Hayes in the game, also a 68 overall quarterback. I believe he's a junior, maybe a sophomore. I mean, maybe he's a senior. All I know is he's not a freshman, and they're putting him in the game. Maybe he can lead some kind of a comeback, but not on that drive, as they're going to be forced to punt. Carter taking this one right up the gut. Another solid run by the impact running back, and he's going to pick up a first down, getting us near midfield. Give it to him again, and he's going to get brought down after picking up about 2 yards. 71 yards for him today. He's averaging 8.8 yards per carry. Now McPherson is going to get chased down from behind and sacked. That comes on 3rd down, and so now we have to punt the football away. Weaver fighting his way up the middle on this run, and he's going to pick up a few yards. Now on 3rd down, give it to Weaver again, getting away from initial contact in the backfield there. He only gets back to the line of scrimmage, though, and once again, Portland State having to punt. McPherson looking to throw under some pressure, getting that one into the hands of the defender. Luckily, he drops it. 3rd down and 7. McPherson firing that one to the left side. It's low, but Lumpkin makes the adjustment, and that converts the 3rd down. One of the last plays here before the 2-minute warning, or not the 2-minute warning, I should say, but until the 4th quarter. Will Black over the middle, once again finding his hands and picking up the first down. I'm still kind of pissed about that, the interception earlier, though, that was right off of his hands. As Carter now pulling out the spin move on a big run to the right side. What a run there by Ryan Carter, making all kinds of moves, making it 35-0. Weaver taking this one to the left side, picking up a first down, but at this point, just padding the stats on the ground game here, as, I mean, this game is all but over. Dusty Hayes is going to run this one up the middle on the backup quarterback. You know, maybe he's just having some fun out there right now. He probably doesn't get a ton of playing time for the Vikings now. Off of the play fake, Hayes looking to throw, and he's going to be intercepted. Williams for the 2nd time today. Will this one be a pick 6? No, as he's going to get tripped up at the 20-yard line. But now both of our safeties have 2 interceptions on the game. It is 35-0, and we're going to make this 42-0, hopefully. McPherson off his back foot, and that's going to be just out of reach of his tight end. He's had some nice throws today, but he's also had a couple throws that have really just gotten away from him. Ryan Carter taking that one to the left side. He's going to pick up a first down, setting up goal to go from the 3. McPherson to the end zone, and he's going to be picked off by Fitzpatrick. He had a man open, but he threw that like a full second too late. If he throws it a little earlier, it's 6. Instead, it's a pick. Unfortunately for Portland State, their offense wouldn't do anything with it. So now on third down, Brett McPherson making a great play there to Slater, the running back, down the right sideline, getting us all the way down to the 2. So now to make it 42-0, and we do. Brian Carter gets in for another rushing touchdown, as it's looking like Montana State is going to shut out Portland State. Indeed, they do. 42-0, a beatdown on the lowly Vikings. Montana State doing what they should have been doing all year long to this conference, and they have for some opponents, and then other opponents like Idaho, not so much. But it's good to get back on track here. 2 wins in a row now, and hopefully we can continue to dominate this conference. Like I said, McPherson had some solid throws, but 8 of 16, and most of those, I mean, some of them were my fault, sure, but a lot of those were just really bad overthrows on Brett McPherson. I don't know what's going on with him right now. Ryan Carter, 13 carries for a $121 and 2 touchdowns. Will Black, 3 catches for 48 yards, no touchdowns. He definitely could have had a touchdown. Marcus Lumpkin had a touchdown, as you saw there. The offensive line says it didn't give up any sacks, but I believe McPherson was sacked 2 times. We got 2 sacks of our own, and also 4 interceptions, 2 for Brandon Williams and 2 for Anthony Parquet. Looking at the other games in the Big Sky Conference, NAU is going to defeat Idaho in their game. Montana over Idaho State. The Grizzlies advance to 6-2. They are still on top of the Big Sky Conference. And then you have Weber State defeating Eastern Washington by 10. That's going to be a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is always appreciated. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.